Okay. All right, good shot. Thank you.
All right, everybody, welcome, welcome. This is our weekly Saturday training on CBD oil. I wanted to say steroids, but we're gonna. This is we're gonna do this is on CBD oil, right? I am so honored and blessed. I reached out to Robert, and as always, he was so gracious and said that he would join us and give us some of his wisdom. In fact, we talked for probably, I don't know, Robert, it must have been 2 hours yesterday. The two of us with, kind of bed hair and just waking up and chatting and masterminding. It was just unbelievable. And he has agreed to share and to train us and to give us some of his wisdom, which is invaluable. The most amazing servant leader that I've ever been honored and blessed to work with in 40 plus years. And if you guys are sitting here thinking that, oh no, this is just going to be another training, you need to get what's between here in the right frame of mind. Get out a piece of paper and some pencil and probably multiple pencils, because you're going to wear them down. What he's going to share with us today is going to be nothing short of epic. And I am just, Robert, honored and blessed. God bless you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first off mute everybody so that we don't have any background noise. And then I'm going to turn it over to Mr. And I am not Craig Jackman. And so I'm just going to give it to you. Welcome, everybody. The myth, the master, the incredible mentor, Mr. Robert Hollis.
Great fellowship, and it was really amazing. So I see you're an unmuted host. Did you guys hear me okay? Everything's okay? Okay, so thank you so much. And yeah, what this is going to be titled is called Fast Start. Fast Start. So what bottom line is, I know that a lot of people, when they get in, and this might sound funny to you guys, but listen, it's very, very true, is that when people first get started in anything, it's almost 100% people go, well, I don't know what to do. So the number one question I get asked over 32 years now, 32 years of being in this profession, is people will get in and then they go, I don't know what to do. So guess what? My goal is to make sure that you can share this video, watch it over and over again, so no one will ever say again, I don't know what to do. And so, Ron, thank you very much. And there's going to be a lot of new videos that we're going to be pouring into the team, in the next couple of weeks. And I know I say that all the time. And the reason why is because sometimes I know what's about ready to happen that really is going to change everything that we're doing. I'll give you a neat example. How many people have watched Terry and I's 4-month update video? Well, get this. This company is so incredible. It's the best company I've ever been involved with in 32 years. Is, when we were going to do the 5-month update, I already knew the volume and the growth that we had and what our checks are going to be at the beginning of next month. And so I go, wow, that's going to be a great, better story if I wait just another 2 weeks. And so I'll do a 6-month update. And then all of a sudden it's like, my God, we're growing so fast. The 7-month update is going to be way better than the 6th one. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, wait a minute, I'll do an 8-month update because that's going to, are you guys getting where it's going? And so it's really funny for me to do this video called Fast Start because I'm going like, my God, we got 76 people in the company that rank 5K or higher. We got, 6 people in the company right now in our group, just the vision team, that have made over 50 grand. Somebody's not muted. So you guys, someone's not muted, so help me out, guys.
Hal isn't muted, Robert. Hal Firestone. Hal Firestone.
Okay, yeah, but by the way, here's a great point. Everything happens to me for a reason. for you guys hearing the distraction that's going on to this guy, this is the kind of guy, whether he knows it or not, that will say, I just watched your training and I don't get it. Of course you don't get it. You know what I mean? So what is he listening to? 5 trainings at the same time, maybe a radio show, doing some Facebook while he's doing some texting. He's going, I just don't get it. Yeah, that's why you don't get it. Don't you have a way to be able to mute everybody? Mute everybody, including me, and then unmute me.
Yeah, Ron.
There we go. Yeah. Carlos and Ron, just raise your hand when someone's not paying attention and just mute everybody, then unmute me. There you go. So we are all learning. So to show you how fast that I can even learn is yesterday I did my first Facebook Dual Live with Zoom. Now to show you how you got to constantly learn is everybody came to me and said, well, you know what? Carlos and Ron, they use Zoom to do Facebook duels. And I go, listen, that's extra steps. I wouldn't do that. You just got to teach people to do more and more stuff. So, you know, I wouldn't do that. I would just use your phone on you know, and do it that way. Then all of a sudden the distortion came in and we had to learn to use headphones. Then all of a sudden we had to do 2 or 3 takes on a Facebook Live before we got it right. And so, see, I can be stubborn sometimes and make a decision that I'm going to do something a certain way and not listen to other people. And then when the student's ready, the teacher appears. So after I did 3 Facebook Lives in a row that I had to delete, I reached out to Ron Deering and said, listen, guy that's been involved in network marketing for 48 years. You know, me, you know, 32. Mr. Wisdom, can you show me how to do a Facebook Live duel with Zoom? And he took the time to show me how to do that. So I'm telling you, every one of you, you can hang on to ideas that are not getting the results that you want or learn new ideas that will get you the results that you deserve. How many people are interested in learning some new stuff? Okay. So here's Fast Start, getting into it. These are the things that go through everyone's mind, and you can't forget these. If you forget these 3, you're not going to get fast results. The 3 things are first thing that a person listens to and hears you is they got to go, oh my God, this makes sense. If it makes sense, it makes dollars. Now, here's where people get messed up. They think that they can get sense to people, get them to go, oh my God, this is amazing, by giving them a bunch of facts. Okay? Facts tell, stories sell. You got to be in a position where you got to talk about the results. And so if you turn around and just say something really simple, oh my Lord, I'm with a company right now that's growing 1,100%. You know what I mean? They went from 9 to 100 million. And it's just amazing. The group is growing this fast. The people's checks are growing this fast. If you just get them to go, wow, that makes sense, then guess what? You got their attention for another 8 seconds. Did you hear me? You know, right now the studies say that people got an 8-second attention span, and people are still sending me messages on Facebook and on text that's about the size of a chapter of a book. I'm telling you, I didn't even get through the first sentence. 8 seconds, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108. Do you guys realize that I read slow? I'm dyslexic, and people say, hey, Robert, I know you're really successful, but check out this chapter. Not interested, all right? So stop doing that. All right? Second thing, first one's what? If it makes sense, it makes dollars. You got to get, wow, did you know, did you know, did you know, did you know? All right? Second one is they got to say, okay, makes sense here. What do you do? Tell me what you do to make money. Are you guys getting this? How many people know, and just listen closely, how many people know that you can make money illegally? Does anybody know that, you know what, selling drugs, you know, maybe prostitution? There's a lot of ways to make money. You know, you can embezzle a company, you can, you know, rob a bank. There's a lot of ways to make money. But bottom line, you got to understand when they look at you, if you don't tell them what you do and how they're going to get a result, then you leave it up to their imagination. Do you guys realize after all the money that my wife and I have made in 32 years, listen to this quote, there's still close friends and relatives that are not involved in my business. Why wouldn't close friends and family members not do what I'm doing? Because of their imagination. I'm not going door to door. I'm not talking to my friends and relatives. I'm not walking out the street and talking to strangers. See what I mean? Their imagination, because I let them have their imagination, they say these other things. I don't have any time. I don't have enough money. I know nothing about technical stuff. Have you guys ever heard this? I'm not a people person. I'm not a salesperson. When people give you those responses, I don't want to be involved in an illegal pyramid scheme. When they say those responses, it's because you left it up to their imagination on what you do. Okay, you're going to see me cover all of these, all right? Third one, most important, when you get done explaining what you do on a day-to-day basis, they got to say, are you kidding me? I could do that. That's when you have a new person, is when a person, so all of you that are on here that are involved in this company went through those three things and you went through them fast. So we got Aaron Parker on here. You know what I mean? Wave. So Aaron got approached by the company before he got in, about a year. Correct, Aaron? So here's the things that Aaron went through his head. Aaron went, no. On those three things. Sprays, I don't know. What do you do? Oh, Jenna, I post some incredible, engaging stuff online. And third, Aaron goes, I don't want to do that. So when Jenna reaches out to him and says, Robert Hollis is getting involved in the company, something shifted with Aaron's thinking. See what I mean? It was like, oh, okay, you guys are now doing CBD oil and hemp, and you're growing and people are getting results and people are growing like crazy and you're getting enough traction. You're getting enough traction that you got Robert Hollis into this. See, all of a sudden, oh my God, it's making sense now. The second step, I know what Robert does. I do that every day. See what I mean? So if you guys see people that don't have, how many of you, which is a laugh, how many of you have already approached people and they've said no? Did you guys notice my hands up too? All right. There is one other reason that a person will not make the decision to do this. Wrong place, wrong time. Nothing wrong with them. It's just a sorting business, right? But if you can get those three things across, I can bring in a multi-millionaire. I can bring in a multi-billionaire, but I got to talk about those three things. So if I tell the guy, hey, listen, you just got to do a bunch of posts on Facebook. He's okay. I'm not doing it. I'm not even on Facebook. So you better understand who you're talking to when you do that. So let's cover those really quickly. Now, first of all, the main thing that we got to get people to do is get a result. Get a result. So if you guys can think about school, did anybody go to school here? Did you notice how they got it laid out for us, you know, from first grade to 12th grade? They even break it into quarters. And with quarters, you know, we get 3 quarters, we get summer break. And then there's this thing that constantly comes out. Does anybody know what it's called? It's called a report card. So our whole life is based around whether or not we can take these little steps. And so if some of you have heard me build $1 billion in volume in 4 years, Josh Zwagel actually added that last element for me a couple of days ago. Because how many of you have actually brought in people, or you yourself got in, and right after they borrowed money, sold some stuff, went to the pawn shop, maxed out a couple of credit cards, and they're in, they then say this statement: Aaron, listen, I found a way to come in for an executive, but I'm telling you right now, I don't know anybody that got $600. So 32 years I've been dealing with this. So that means that Ron and Carlos and Tara were good enough to share with Robert why, raise my value of what I could do in this business. And they raised it high enough for me to find $600. Do you guys know that 95% of the people that will ever watch this video live or recorded do not know how to build value in their life? So they can do it, but they don't know how to get that value to somebody else to get them to do it. So let's talk about baby steps then. How many of you think that there's people out there right now that are going, listen, I don't know anybody that's got $12. Do you see where their believability now becomes higher? It's like, I don't know anybody that's got $600. You go, know anybody that's got $100? No. 50, maybe 12. Anybody can get $12. So the sample thing is amazing to me. See, what it's going to do is really build your guys' confidence. Even though you don't think you have it, you have it. Because if you don't know anything about CBD, if you don't know anything about the products that HempWorks has, if you don't know anything about MDC as far as all the things that it has, and you don't have the confidence and belief to ask somebody to try the product out for $12, we got a whole new program for you. Because how many of you go, you know, like I know people that go, hey, listen, if you try it, I'll even give you the money if it doesn't work. See, there's going to be people out there that still are not good at their belief that will pay for people to even have a trial. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll give you $12 to try it out. No, I know people that are buying the trials and actually giving them out, the samples. I got to call it a sample, right? And so here's the deal. I'm going to do a little sidestep now. If you guys don't believe in MDC and Josh Zwagel, let me give you some reasons why. And I'm going to ask you guys to sort of, you know, if I'm missing something, I just want to throw that out, right? I'm going to make a statement that I thought of this morning in my prayer time that I've never said in 32 years. Josh Zwagel and Jenna Zwagel are the only company owners that I know of and aware of that are consistently trying to find a way to pay you instead of not pay you. You want me to give you some examples? Do you know how many people charge yearly for an annual renewal? Has anyone ever paid an annual renewal in a business opportunity? Doesn't have one.
Amen.
All right. The MDC doesn't charge you monthly for a back office with all the marketing tools that other companies don't have. Is anyone here ever paid monthly just to view the back office? Okay, look at the hands all over. Here's another one. Do you guys realize when MDC pays us, he doesn't charge us to pay us? How many people have had money taken out of their check just to get paid? Raise your hand. See, this is what companies do to get more money and extract money out of people that really haven't made any money yet. I won't tell you guys the company that my wife's with still, but I'll just use their initials, Melaleuca. Okay? And my wife gets a $12 check, but gets charged $10, and she gets $1. That was her last check. But then she went in the hole because she has a distributor in Australia and she has to pay $19 a year just to recruit people in that other country. So some of you don't realize how great Josh Zwagel is. Now listen to this. Do you guys know of a company that pays people that are unranked? Do you guys go look at the comp plan? So I'm thinking, oh my God, if a person came in with a sample and then they upgraded for $20 and became an affiliate. Do you know there's a lot of companies that you can become an affiliate for $30, $35? So $32, a person can upgrade to an affiliate and they got their link. Now they start sending out the sample link with their username and say one person buys $12 sample. That's a whopping 3 business volume. 3. And as a unranked person that's not a builder, that person would receive 75 cents. And it would show up in a frickin' back office that they're not paying monthly for. Are you guys getting this? See, this jacks me out of my mind because people in the United States are spoiled rotten. Because I've built groups and done billions in volume by helping people that make $200 a month US. And Josh has paid attention and listened to the field like he always does. And he's now made it so a person that makes $75 a month US, $100 US, in Asia, Africa, Latin America. These people are going to go, what, 12 bucks? I can do it. $20 to become affiliate? I can do it. And guess what? He's not trying to find a way to take their money away. So what do you think would happen to a person if they seen any kind of results in their back office? Which, by the way, Josh is so smart, he'll send them an email. Hey, you got paid. How many of you got an email? I got payday, payday, payday. You see what I mean? So here's why that philosophy is so intelligent. Now, I know you guys are going to talk to other leaders that are going to say, I would never push the sample. Don't listen to them. Send them a screenshot of businessathome.org that shows that I'm the 13th in the world for income earned in this profession and go, if you even can get on this list, let me know. I'll start listening to you. Because people are going to tell you, that's stupid. Here's why it's not stupid. Do you know 2 of the most important words in the English language is this? Why and because. You know why? Because. Do any of you have children? You don't realize how much you use these 2 words. Daddy, mommy, can I do this? No. Why? Because. So here's why this works. Have any of you heard these 2 words? And I said this to Ron yesterday. He helped me mastermind to come up with this. There's a phrase out there that I learned that every dud knows a stud. Every zero knows a hero. And I want to change that because I even talked over with Allison with that. Because here's what it really means, and it doesn't downgrade people. How many people know someone that is unemployed and makes no money? Do you know who they know? They know people who are employed that do make money. So if we could get them in and get them a result so they can put that S on their chest or the W on their chest, yeah, Wonder Woman. If they can see a step and see a result, then they're going to talk to people that they didn't normally talk to. When they try the product and get a result, they're going to start talking. And there's nothing else that will get them to talk but a result. Are you guys getting this? So when a person gets a result, that's when they'll upgrade. So a lot of people over all the years was wondering, Robert, how do you produce so much volume? Because I don't mind getting somebody at 3 business points to get them to 40 business points, to then get them at 100 business points, to then to get them at 200 business points, then to get them at 400 business points. I don't mind a person, you know, because I have children. Now I have grandchildren. And so I never ever expected my little children that started to walk, I never put them on a steep incline to try to get them to run fast. Hey, let me see. I want to show you how to run fast. No, I wanted them to learn how to crawl before they walked. I took a couple of steps and fell down, and then I wanted to pick them up and encourage them. Do you guys do that? Because that's what I do. It's funny how many people in this business of networking is what they do is they constantly knock the feet out from underneath their distributors. See what I mean? You know, so I'm talking to a new group. You guys have probably seen Candace Bird Davis, right? You know, she just hit 25K. She's just a couple of days away from hitting 50K. It's like, and get this, I reach out to her and we had like 3-minute conversations and she would go, I gotta go, I gotta go. And when I talked to her yesterday, this is what she said to me. She says, Robert, I've been involved in network marketing for 4 years, and I don't have the right to talk to you. What? I haven't done anything. I need to hit 100K before I deserve any of your time. And I go, that's not how I am. She goes, excuse me? It's like, why would you set requirements for someone to do something before you help them? See, I'm the opposite. Find out what everybody else does and do the exact opposite. I'll help people go out and contact their winners in their group before they even get in. And people go, Robert, how do you build a group so fast? That's how I build a group so fast. I actually want to help someone walk and get confident in walking before they start moving a little quicker, before they're running. Got it? That's how I do it, right? So now let's go back to that example. So we all know broke people are unemployed people with no money that know people with money. Let's say money is what is an entry level. I don't even know what is the minimum wage? Someone help me out. It's like, you know, unmute yourself. What's minimum wage?
$8.
$8. So let me do this a little different. For those that know people that are getting paid minimum wage, what is your take-home pay on a weekly basis?
$400.
$400. Okay, so that's $1,600. That's under $200 a month take home. Why am I bringing that up? It's people that don't make money. Isn't it funny? We sometimes we become who we hang around. See, a lot of people that don't make any money know people that make under $2,000 a month. Do you think people that make $2,000 a month know people that make $4,000 a month? Do you think that people that make $4,000 a month know people that make $8,000 a month? Here's the crazy thing. I was sharing this with Allison. Is when I said, Allison, how long you been in marketing? And she told me how many people seen her interview, by the way. Just did an awesome job. Awesome job. I'm so proud of her. Okay. Here's the thing, is that I was telling Allison, listen, everyone knows the level above them. You know what I mean? So you want to think, what would motivate a person that makes $4,000 to talk to someone that makes $8,000? So when I said this to Allison, I said, when you got involved in the marketing, did you get in through an ad or from someone that you know? Now watch this. Maybe you can screen across all 5 pages. Holy cow, we got a lot of people on here. This is awesome. So raise your hand if you got involved in marketing your very first time from an ad. Okay, 1 on this page, 3 on this page, 1, 2 on the other page, 2 on the next page. The other ones don't have a camera, so I can't tell. In the chat, if you guys are watching on chat, because here's my point. You're not going to find an Allison, a Robert Hollis, a Ron Deering, or an Aaron Parker. You're not going to find these people from an ad. You know why? We're too focused. The only way you're going to find an Aaron Parker and a Robert Hollis is by finding someone that knows me. And the person that knows me got told by someone that knows them. Are you guys catching this? So if you really understand the sample aspect, is you get somebody in, they can upgrade to an affiliate, and then from affiliate, they can upgrade, 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 upgrade. And that's what you got to do. You got to find out. So I know that 3-point volume and $12 sounds like nothing, but the way that I've always found how I got involved in network marketing was someone told somebody that was a business employee of another company. And they said this crazy thing that you guys have heard me say. They went to Sean Hennigan. I wrote him in my book. That's the guy that had the courage and the bravery to ask me to look at something. And Bill asked him, my mentor said this very simple, Sean, who do you know that fits in these categories? They're motivated. They're focused. They're ambitious. They're a leader. They might be materialistic. They're competitive. They're already self-motivated. Who's the person that you know like this? And Sean went, Bobby Hollis. What do you mean? Why? He works on a IndyCar team. He makes more money. I mean, honestly, I'm not bragging here, you guys, but at 23 years of age, I was making $50K. And this was back in the mid 80s. I was driven. And so Bill used to say to me all the time, Robert, find people that make above average income with above average lifestyles that have lost it. So Sean didn't know that I went from 50K to making $900 a month at Workman's Comp. Does anybody think that I'm hungry? Does anybody think that when someone said go through this training, I went, yeah, but it's 3 hours. Get this book. I'll get it right now. Do you got anything else to tell me? No. I'll go get the book right now and I'll frickin' read it right now. Get back to me when you read the book. I wanted to get back to him when I was finished the book, and I wanted them to know that I was frickin' serious. I got a chance to work with a multi-millionaire, and he gives me an instruction. I'm doing it right now. Unemployed people might not be that way. Huh? Just a concept. People that are making that we said that was 2,000, that would be, let's just say 18,000 a year. Let's say 20,000 a year. People that are making 20,000 a year, in my opinion, they got to have some self-esteem problems. Why? We live in a world where you can go on the internet and learn some more skills. The more skills that you have, the more valuable you become. And as Jim Rohn says, as soon as you increase your value to the world, your income would go up. So I've met a lot of these people. Listen, I'm never going to be anything but, this person, whatever that person is. You know what I mean? I'm always going to wash cars and detail cars. I'll never be a mechanic. So you find people that are just at that level until they're not at that level. So how many people think that people that make 50,000 a year are more motivated and more serious about their career than people that make 25? Are you guys getting this? The people that make 6 figures a year make 6 figures a year because they're motivated. They're constantly learning their skills. I always went to, Toyota had all these certs that you could do. And if you went to Toyota school and got these certs, you would get 10 cents an hour more for every cert that you got. It took me 3 months to get every frickin' one they had available. That's the kind of person you want to find. Ron, Carlos, you want to mute again? Thank you. Yeah, I heard somebody, ghosting. I didn't know it was, they were quiet, but there was a hum in the back. Are you guys getting this? Okay, so the goal is not just to get them on a sample, but immediately tell them that they could share their link by just going up another $20. You watch how many people now will say, you know what? Starting at under 100, but starting with 32, hell yeah. See, doesn't it already open up your whole warm market? And I didn't finish a part, and I apologize. You guys can see I'm a little motivated here, a little excited here. Did anyone want to raise their hands of other things that MDC does that is not available in other companies? Because when you think about Josh, I said this to Josh today. I just said, when you find a company owner, now owners, that their number one goal is to constantly try to figure out how to get people involved at the lowest levels and also pay them.
That's the bomb.
Does anybody, raise your hand or do like that? Tony raised her hand. What other things that, MDC, again, they're doing their best to make sure that everyone gets a paycheck and gets a result instead of telling them, listen, we're not going to pay you until you get here or here or here. I seen Aaron raised his hand too. Aaron.
I love the car bonus. I've been with other companies where when you get the car bonus, first of all, it's really hard to get. They make you actually go buy a car or lease a car and show them that you bought a brand new car, certain color, certain kind of car. And then after you do all that, they start paying you the money. Not with MDC. I love that.
Aaron, thank you so much. And yeah, so you can get a nice blue 4Runner. You know what I mean? And you don't have to have your name on it. You know what I mean? It's like they don't require you to put the emblems on or the plates on. Excellent, Aaron. So true. Anybody else? 2 participants raised their hand. Carlos.
Hello. Yes, I love their check matching. Normally you just see binary.
My God.
You just see binary commissions, right? And jumpstart bonuses. Check matching. Oh my goodness, there is so much gold in that. I've never, ever seen a company offer so many ways to pay. But that check matching is, it grows and grows like a snowball down a mountain. And eventually, my God, you couldn't even stop it if you tried. The residual checks are massive, Robert. So
yeah. First of all, I could never ever figure out a check match. Most companies that I worked with, their back office is so incomplete, Carlos, that I'm just hoping that they're paying me correct. I never had a company where when I clicked on the pay, I didn't have enough time to go through all the scrolls of the cents that they're paying me on, not dollars, so you know where your money is. So we had I think it was 171 or 181 people that we check matched last pay. So Terry, I think it was like $12,000 for check match. Unbelievable. True, Carlos, and true. One side step that I'll tell you guys, I just talked to an earner of another company that made over $2 million last year. Guess what his only concern of getting involved with MDC was? Only one. That the company pays out too much money. When you talk to a person, so if you guys think we're growing now, I know this is going to humble people like me, Aaron, Carlos, Tara, the other people in here. You know what? The top money earners in this company hasn't been recruited yet. They're watching how fast this company is growing. They already have an existing group. They already have built this incredible culture and tribe. And when they make a move, it's going to be crazy. People are going, how do you go super affiliate in your first 60 days? Watch. Watch. It'll frickin' happen. Because these people are so competitive, they'll actually structure it for a month before they even get started. And they'll bring in a layer that brings in a layer that brings in a layer, and wham. So all of us are bragging, oh, look what I made. Yeah, and then we hear, oh, geez, did you hear someone made, 152,000 in their first 30 days? It's kind of like, well, looks like I didn't do anything. Yeah, you did. You built the story before they got in. So thank you very much. Who else?
Tony,
what about
Tony
the
Jones.
company bonus pool?
Tony, go ahead and unmute yourself. You've had your hand up there for a while.
Who'd you say that to?
Tony Jones.
Tony,
Tony, I just unmuted you. You can go ahead and speak, Tony.
Okay, hey, how you guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. What I like about the company is even though I have not hit rank yet, but I will, but I know that when you hit rank and you hit a bonus, MDC, they pay you that bonus. Whereas in other companies, they spread that bonus out. So they'll divide it up into 24 months. So you like, should I leave? Should I go? Do I need to stay with the company to get my money? But MDC, Johnson Jenner, they do not do that. They give you your money up front.
Yes, Tony. Thank you so much, for sure. Thank you.
All right, Justin, you had your hand up.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Ron. Appreciate you guys doing the training this morning. And I just wanted to say, she kind of touched what I was going to say, but it really is about the culture. I've been in a couple different things, paid advertisement. I've tried some other really spammy things like whatever that is, the car club. But it's culture, and this is culture. It's teaching people to be more communicative and to be more in the form of telling stories and befriending people and helping people actually acquire what they want, instead of just being, hey, buy my products, buy my products, buy my products. I think that comes because of hemp, because of how hemp helps everybody, and because of the culture that hemp already has and has had for decades. In silence, these people are very loving, very giving, and they are here to publicly help people get where they want to be now.
Thank you, Justin. Really appreciate that.
All right, next is Curtis.
Hey, guys.
Oh.
What about, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, great. What about the company bonus pool for pretty much anyone, right? You enroll 4 people, you get a share of the company. Come on. What?
See, do you guys understand why I'm doing this? Thank you, Curtis. Such a great one. A personal story of mine, Janessa Roberts, that's up in Canada. She gets in, she's pregnant, and she just does a little spurt, and all of a sudden she makes over $1,000 in a week, and a majority of it comes from the global bonus pool. So she went out there and got 16 people and got 4 shares and made $1,000. And yes, Curtis, because of what Josh and Jenna do, people are getting checks in their pockets when they've never gotten a check from any other company in all the years they've been doing marketing, because of all the hoops that you got to go through, right? You got to have this, you got to do this, and you got to do this, and you got to have this, and you got to do this. And most companies put these things together to make sure that they find ways that you don't get paid. You got to go through this hoop. You got to go through this hoop. You got to go through this hoop. And Jenna and Josh take all that stuff away. Thank you so much, Curtis. So true.
Next is John Young. If you want to ask a question, because I can't see everybody's hand raising, you can go to the panelists there and you can click on raise hand. And that way I'll know that you want to give a comment.
Okay, I'm going to have to run soon because I'm at work, but this is so excellent. Even in their every intention, you can see their intention even in their every act. Like when at the convention, when she won the car, and somebody said, hey, is that really free? So he pays the taxes on the car. Yes. People in the overflow room, you got, it was unexpected. So guess what? We're going to give you all a free product. Every action that they do shows their intention. It's just great. It's amazing. You don't see that anywhere.
Thank you, John. I really, really appreciate that. Now, guess what? Don't get mad at me, guys, but I'm going to cut that out, cut it out for a little bit and do some more quick training. I don't want this to go more than an hour. But are you guys getting this? So fast start, if you're going to get results, I don't know of another company that you're going to be able to go to get this kind of results this fast. You see, that's my point right there. And so I know that a lot of you probably don't remember this point, but I'll never, ever, ever forget my first check from doing something other than a job. It was magical for me. And it was a whopping $17. I was like, oh my God, it worked. And I think sometimes we forget that little thing, right? So now we talked about all this stuff and be able to work with people to get them to work this level up. The last thing I want to talk about is how to do this, right? Because we've given you a bunch of things about what, why this works. But let me share with you what you got to do, right? We said, so people go, I don't know what to do. The reason that you don't do anything is because you don't believe. Just bottom line. So you got to find out why you don't believe. So if you don't think that the product and a free sample package would actually benefit another human being, you got to work on that. Find out why you don't believe that a $40 sample product isn't worth $12 in shipping and handling. Are you hearing me? Because if you can't get by that, you're still in trouble. You had a trouble of bringing people in as executive. You got a trouble bringing people in as director. You got a problem with bringing somebody in at, what, $89? If you got a problem bringing people in at $32, we got to work with you, right? Because that means you don't believe that this will work for them. It's not about you. It's about them. Will this product do something for them? And so that's the key right there. So now, how many of you know or seen when, if you haven't watched the webinar, get to anyone in this group. Ron recorded the webinar that Josh did, was it last Tuesday? I posted it in the Vision team. If you guys don't watch that video again, undistracted, shame on you. Shame on you. Watch that video undistracted. Make sure that everyone in your team watches that video. Why? The lack of vision, people perish. Do you know how many times I've watched the video that's in the pre-enroller? Because every time I watch Josh and Jenna, I also got to watch them because I not only went to the convention, but I paid for a streaming convention ticket so I could always watch it in my back office. There's no way that you can have vision in your life without listening to someone that's gotten vision. So vision inspires success in others now. If you can't hear Josh's vision of where this company is going and how fast we're going to hit $1 billion, the fastest that I know of a network marketing company hitting $1 billion is 10 years. Documented. And so I know for a fact that MDC will beat that record. And I believe that it will happen in the next 2 years. So let me share with you why you got to get focused, why you got to get rid of all distractions, is because some of you can focus in the next year and retire your children's children. You can change your frickin' family tree forever. Are you listening to me? So when this company and as this company goes from 100 to 500 to $1 billion, $1 billion, that means that 850 million was paid out to people just like you and I, and you were too busy? Shut up. I promise you, listen to me closely. If you guys don't focus in the next 6 months, you are going to want to make sure that no one knew you ever got involved in this damn company. because people like me are going to be making $1 million a month. And when the company becomes the fastest growing company ever in this profession, and then they start beating records that Amway and Avon's held for over 50 years, you get to tell everybody, yeah, I got in, but I was having a little personality problems. I was unfocused. I was developing a Frankenstein business. I didn't know how to follow instructions. How are you going to tell people that you know? And get this, if you guys see old pictures of MDC, there's people in those pictures that are not here today. And if they would have just hung in, I know two people that if they just stayed in this business, they were overriding Jenna. Does anyone want to try to figure out what 30% of 400,000 is? What is that, 120 grand? $1.5 million a year. Because, well, I didn't like what the guy, it took me an extra 5 days to get product. Oh my God, can you frickin', I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But there's people out there right now, well, you know, Josh's taken a long time to get Canada and Australia back open. And you walked away from $1 million a year in residual check matching? That's mentally challenged, man. That's really mentally challenged. So that means that you guys are going to see an explosion in the company more than you've already seen. And as it's exploding, you guys are going to watch people rank advance faster. You're going to be watching more people at the events. Then the company turns around and says, we're going to pay for a tour bus to go all over the United States to do education. A person could spend full time watching where the event is and just focusing on finding everyone that's in that area just to get to those events and go super affiliate. So you guys are saying, I don't know what to do. No, you know what to do. You just don't believe like I believe. I'm doing more now than I did 9 months ago when I got in this frickin' company. How many people, if you're making $40,000 a month residual income, you're pretty much done? Do you guys realize Terry's already made $41,000 for the month of January? We got 3 paydays left. That's going to be over 50 grand that we're going to make for the month of January without any bonuses. Our 50K bonus will come in February. So we'll go over 100,000 in February. We'll double our income from January to February. And people are like, yeah, but you know, I didn't like the green they put on the bottle. It's like, oh my God. I just wish I could reach across the screen without getting put in jail for abuse. You know, wake up. My God. Yeah, but there's another company out there. Oh my God. Okay, are you guys getting me? Okay, cool. So here's the closing statements I want to say. So you guys can see I'm serious, right? So that's when I see people that are focused and getting results and other people that are constantly distracted. Me and Ron talked about this, and here's my closing statement. I wish network marketing was like franchising. Here's a phrase that I used to use, don't remember where I got it. But do you guys understand that we have a people's franchise? This is the people's franchise. So let me get really brief because I don't want to take up too much time. If you had the money to buy a Subway sandwich place or a Starbucks or a McDonald's or any franchise, I wish that every one of you would read a franchise agreement. If you guys would like to, for those of you that are really geeks, try to find a franchise agreement online. There's got to be a PDF of a franchise agreement. And you know why franchises make money? Is because you sign a contract to do exactly what they know to do to make you successful. You don't get, see, that the problem with network marketing is people get to be them. Distracted, creative. Oh my God, I got a new idea. Every single week. Man, their team and then they come back to me and go, Robert, I don't know why my group's not doing good. Well, because you give them a new thing to do every 7 days. You can't do that with a franchise. So you can't have some, hey, Robert, I was just thinking, I want to run an idea by you. You know, do you know how long the Golden Arches has been the Golden Arches? Yeah, what if we painted them green? Are you guys hearing me? And that's the problem with network marketing. Why 99% of the people don't make a full-time income. I wish if all of you had to find a way to come up with, I'll send you an agreement. Let me show you how fast I can change your mindset. If you want to, I'll send you guys an agreement. And when you get the agreement, if I catch you not following the instructions, I get to take your distributorship away. Wow. Because that's how McDonald's does it. That's how Starbucks does it. Hey, well, I was thinking that I'd add some other meat to the sandwich. Great, your franchise is gone. Yeah, why is it 2 minutes and 13 seconds that you put the fries in the grease? Because that's the way you do it. What about, I know people that are actually got crispier fries. So I'm thinking about doing it at 2:18, 2 minutes and 18 seconds, because I know people that want crispier fries. Get the hell out of here. So then they get their feelings hurt. I just was bringing up an idea to you, and now you hurt my feelings. So you know what they do? They want to prove me wrong. And then they tell the rest of their group, listen, I know Robert said 2:13, but we're doing 2:18. And then they call me a month later or 2 weeks later. My group's not really producing. I can't get them to do anything. Yeah, because you're their leader. Yeah, because you're their leader. Someone put, ouch. So why do you think I promote Josh and Jenna so much? Because in my best years of 32 years of marketing, there is no way I could put an email sequence together the way that Josh did for this sample program. On my very best frickin' day of inspiration, knowledge, everything, when you guys see the email sequence that goes out to the people that you're putting on samples, none of you, I'm telling you right now, put aside your ego, EGO, edging God out, none of you are that good. None of you are that good. You know why? You didn't make $100 million last year. So people are like, well, I'm not going to use the sample. And, I wish I could find out what those emails are. Why do you want to know what the emails are? I know why. So you can change them. People said, hey, could you tell me what the email sequence is? Whoa. Why do you want to know the ingredients in the secret sauce? I know why. Because you love changing things. Robert, I know that when they get a free trial or they are, a free sample, or they become a pre-rollie, they get these emails, but I sort of send my own email. with my own little videos. I'm going like, oh my God, whatever. Frickin' whatever. You want to see my email sequence that I send out for my follow-up? You've already seen it when you pre-enrolled. That's the one I use. Josh is smarter than me. Listen, I don't want to get mean here, but I'm tired of you guys not succeeding. And you're not succeeding because of you. Not Josh, not MDC, not Jenna, not the comp plan, not the product, not Aaron, not Ron, not me, not Candence, not Tara. You're not successful because you're not following the instructions. And you, only you, made the decision to follow somebody else other than Josh and Jenna. You made that decision. Was that straight in your face enough? So people are going, I just got in, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, because you won't, undistracted with focus and belief, watch the videos in the back office of MDC and do what he frickin' tells you. I don't understand that personality. And that's why I'm being harsh on this. Because thank God, and I get emotional when I say this, thank God my mentor was that frickin' direct with me. He didn't worry about Robert's feelings. He said, Robert, listen, this is what you do. And if you don't do it, imagine if I said this. Think about, you guys want to cause chaos. Think about this. I'll do right now what my mentor did to me. All of you that watch this video are probably affiliates of MDC. You know you're an independent affiliate with MDC? So I can't take that away from you. Only by you breaking the policies and procedures of MDC, they can terminate you. But here's what I can do. If you don't follow my instructions, I'm kicking you out of frickin' Vision Team. I'm blocking you, and I don't want anything to do with you ever again. So if you want to be one of those people that are creative and want to bring distractions for people, hurting the people's businesses, because you don't know what the hell you're doing. So if you don't know how to instruct another person to getting a result, please do me a favor, shut your face. So my mentor told me 32 years ago, any of you caught, and listen, this is how crazy he was. I know the company has 13 products. If you're going to be a part of advanced marketing, you're marketing one product. This is the #1 product. It's a countertop water filter. These are the only products we're buying from the company, and these are the only products that we're marketing through our team. If I catch you marketing the other products, you're kicked out. Aaron, sound familiar to the military? Can you guys imagine? Ron, give him a hand, and Aaron, the other people that served our country. Thank you. For the military people that are in here, I said I'd like this to be like franchising, but I also wish it was military. So Ron and Aaron are in basic camp, and they go, Sergeant, drill sergeant, sir. Yes, Aaron. I got an idea. Get down and give me 100 right now.
Airborne. Airborne.
Wait a minute. I just had a thought. You don't get paid to think. Give me 100. Oh my God. You got, I don't like Robert. He hurt my feelings.
Amen, brother. Amen. Preach it.
See, if you guys could just do the process and just follow the process, you guys will get results. But more importantly, you'll cover the 3 things I did at the beginning. You'll get people to go, oh my God, this makes sense. The government just passed a bunch of old guys and old women that have been in there forever, and our government in the United States, Christians, all different religions, they can't agree on frickin' nothing. Do you guys understand that the Congress of the United States, the House and the Senate, you know, they right now, I love, see how distracted people are? Kimberly can't wait to share her screen and do something stupid. That's the people that we deal with. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not only going to listen to them, I'm going to say, if every one of these buttons here, what does this button do? What does this button do? What does this button do? It's like, oh my God. Crazy. I mean, what a perfect training. People are showing how they're not mentally there while we're doing the training. They can't even stop being distracted while they're getting taught how to be successful. Let me check my Twitter. Let me see what's happening on Facebook. Squirrel. It's like, wow. And don't get mad at me, Kimberly. You'll be the one that will reach out to your upline when you get off here and say, I still don't get it. I pretty much, I believe you. You know what I mean? So, so here's the three things. Again, you want people to look at this and go, wow, that makes sense. So all these people, our government in the United States, I know people are in other countries, but you know, the Congress, this House of Representatives and Senators in the United States right now, do you know their approval rating is below 10%? That is outrageous. And it's been that way for years. And they all came together. The House and the Senate majority voted, and the president signed into law that, you know what, we think hemp's pretty cool. They can't agree on anything, but they can agree that CBD oil and hemp-derived products that come from hemp are good. Did you guys just hear that Mexico went all the way to the Supreme Court, and now it's federally legal in the country of Mexico? And people are going, why aren't we in Canada and Australia? Is because their governments are not as smart as Mexico and the United States. End of story. So if you guys are, why aren't we here? Get a hold of your local congressmen and your politicians in your country and wake them up. So we're talking about old people that are older than 70 that are Christian in all different religions that finally said, you know what, we think people need CBD oil. You're never going to have a better time ever. So if you just said to people, hey, listen, I don't know if you heard that the Farm Act became a bill. And now the government says that CBD oil is federally legal. Now that it's federally legal, would you like to do a sample of the product? Oh my Lord. Because we all know what the stigma's been, right? The stigma been, oh, it's like weed, it's like marijuana. No, it's not. Because the federal government hasn't federally legalized marijuana, but they did CBD oil. Now that they made this legal, would you like to take a sample? Well, I don't know quite what it is. And send them the news clips. Send them the Dateline. All we got to do is get them to try the product. Now, for some of you that have difficulty switching from one way of doing business to another, let me just clear that up. So some of you that said, Robert, I thought that you told me to pique someone's interest, build a relationship by giving away your free training and adding them the vision team and then sending them your trial. Yeah, because we're asking for $89 plus. Some of you are not going to get that. So to get someone to make a decision to do a trial, a pre-enroll, and come in with a $69 bottle and $20, that takes a little bit more marketing finesse. You got to get them to know, like, and trust you to get them to make that kind of purchase if they don't know you. What do you think the barrier level is for $12? Thank you, Aaron. Do you guys see? You guys, now I get to take steps out of the process. I don't know if you guys have seen the Fox News clip, you know, where they premiere our product. I could very simply say, hey, can I share with you a quick video? Yeah. Here's the Fox News clip. Oh my God, it features our product. And did you know that it just became federally legal? Would you like to try it? Did you guys catch that? So when people go, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, go back and watch this video. So I went back to everyone that I approached in the last 9 months. And what did you see that, how many people think that this is a good quick phase? You ever heard of, what is it called? Peak of interest phase. If you say a phrase, how many people think that this is a good one? Trump signed it into law. I don't care what your belief in. If you hated him or loved him, it's like, what did he do now? Trump signed it into law. What? Oh my God, what? The Farm Bill allowing hemp to be federally legal. I don't get it. Check out this news clip, Fox News clip, premiering our product. Wow. Here's a link to $40 of product that you just have to pay shipping and handling. That's what my new deal is. Okay? Because I can get people to buy stuff for $12. Oh my God. You guys, how many people caught that? So now by doing that to a lot of people as quick and fast as you can, those people that have $12 now will upgrade when they see that it worked to the $20 to become an affiliate. Now they're sending their link to everyone. And if they send the link to everyone, exactly what we just said, they're going to get a result. One from the product and one from a check in their back office, even if it's 75 cents. If someone sent me a message and said, oh my God, I got an email, it said payday. And I went in my back office, it was 75 cents. I go, yeah, do you know how that could have been $1.50? I can show you how to double your pay. How? You need to be an executive. What do I need to do to be an executive? Do you guys see where baby steps help people? If you guys focus on this, 2019 is going to be the best year you've ever had in your entire life. Your name needs to go down in 2019, and everyone's going to freak out. In October, you're going to be walking the stage. And when you, I don't want everyone that watches this video, here's the thing. Josh and Jen are very creative. And I now know who's the head of the media department that puts on the events. Larry Kenmore, a cash video. I want him to go, oh my God, we need more room. Oh my God, we need more room. Oh my God, we need more room. Why? The number of people that are ranking 100K to get into the VIP party and the VIP dinner, oh my God. It looks like we're going to have 2,000 people at the freaking 100K thing. Are you guys hearing that? And some of you go, oh my God, I haven't even gotten to executive. And now you're talking 100K? Yeah, you shoot for the moon, you land on the skyscraper. So I'm shooting for master affiliate. I want Terry to walk as a master affiliate. Is that going to take some effort and time? Yeah. Is that going to take some focus? Yeah. But see, this is how I built my group with 758,000 people in 4 years, is by doing what I just shared on this video. How many people think this was valuable today? Okay. So some of you are going to have a difficulty unlearning what you've already been doing and shifting to this mode. And some of you are going to listen to less documented people than me. And you're going to go, oh my God, did you hear this idea? Oh my God. Stop sending me those freaking messages. Stop, take a cold shower. Stop being creative and change your family's lives forever. You guys got this? The goal in life is not to maintain. The goal in life is to consistently be more fulfilled, more happy, and give more. Out of the 6 human needs that we have as people, the 2 on this most important is growth and contribution. Growth and contribution. Growth and contribution. You know what contribution is to me? In the book Science of Getting Rich that changed my life, it was Robert Hollis shifting his mindset from being compare-itis, competitive. You know when you know people are competitive? As soon as they send you a message going, did you hear what so-and-so's doing? Are you hearing what so-and-so's doing? Have you heard of this person? Have you heard of this person? You're addicted to compare-itis. What are you doing? You guys got that? I hope I'm making this clear. And why am I so focused? Because I need 5 or 6 or 7 super affiliates to go master affiliate. And I'm sick and tired of playing with people that are uncoachable. So if you don't want to follow me, don't. But then stop bothering me if you're not going to follow me. Because I will take people straight to the top of this company if they pay attention. I've done it 55 times. I'm looking for new millionaires that want to make $1 million in 2019. My last company, in 4 years, I created 9 of them. I'm going to blow that away. So if you want to make $1 million a year, and some of you right away, your thinking is going, I don't need that kind of money. Yes, you do. Give away $900,000. Don't use excuse that I don't need that money. Give it away. Learn to live on 100 grand, give away 900,000. You're sitting in a place of an opportunity of a lifetime. You can't pass this up. How many people want to make a commitment to following instructions? Now, I know you guys, because that's the best thing about Facebook. Is I tell you guys, you'll watch this. Some of you will watch it over, and then I'll go see what you're posting on Facebook, and I'm going, God, definition of never paying attention. Definition of a professional of missing the point. People will follow everything you guys do, good or bad. Your whole team is watching every movement you make. If you're an independent rebel person, this might not be the business for you. Serious. Because it's all about contribution. And Science of Getting Rich, I had to get out of that competitive mindset and whipping the cows to all of a sudden becoming interdependent and focusing on individuals that I could help rank up in their lives. And the people that I can help that get instant results are people that go, Robert, holy crap. I not only have I never made $1 million, but I sure in the hell haven't shown somebody else how to make $1 million. Tell me what to do. I'll do that. Those are the people I can help. And I already brought up the franchise thing, but how many people like the idea of people's franchise? Think about this. You guys got to control the people that you listen to. Ron was telling me the other day that as soon as he decided to follow a certain path, that he's still bombarded by people. Hey, Ron, I got an idea. Hey, Ron, I got a new thought. Hey, Ron, what about this? Hey, Ron, have you heard of this person? Hey, Ron, have you done this? You know why people get distracted and follow other people? Is they really are not looking for a coach. because a coach will tell you what you need to do. And when you don't do it, they're not nice. You just have to admit, I don't like it. My feelings hurt. So I'm not looking for a coach right now. That's okay. Do me a huge personal favor and introduce me to the people in your team so I can make you money. Go do your creative thing and keep stealing people's dreams. Because if you were at a franchise and you were a rebel inside a franchise, you're fired. It wouldn't take long for customers to complain that the fries are wrong. And it wouldn't take long for the owner or the manager to walk in and go, who the hell set the fryer at 218? It says right here on a plaque that we screwed in that it's 213. Well, I listened to so-and-so, and they said that they're people that make no money and always complaining, like, more country or fries. And so I listened to all my complainers, and what I did is I said it's a 218. You're fired. Pick up your check. Get the hell out of here. Wow. You guys like this, Robert Hollis? So I'm just looking to go to Master Affiliate and take a bunch of 100Ks, 250Ks, 500Ks, and Super Affiliates and Master Affiliates with me. For those of you that want to follow instructions, great. For those of you who watched this video and said, I think he was pretty harsh, I don't really want to be that serious in my life. I'd rather be creative. I got a personality. I'm sort of a rebel kind of person. It's like, great. Go create something and do something great for the world. So I love and appreciate you all. I really, really appreciate you getting on here. Ron, thanks so much. Next week's is going to be crazier. So this was Fast Start. Next week is going to be what is called 4 Steps to Success. So I'm bringing back all the things that help me create millionaires, and I think you guys will love it. So, Ron, to you.
Wow. Did you guys get anything out of this at all? Was this amazing? I mean, this, again, I'm going to have to shave the hair off my arms. It's just, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it standing up all the time. I spent like 2 hours, Robert and I, yesterday, and at the end, it was like, you've got to share this. This is amazing. It's huge. What a way to start off 2019. If you don't know where you're going and you had no idea where to go and how to start and how to make 2000, you have absolutely no excuses after this. This is a recording. You can watch it. And if you don't watch it 20,000 times, you're killing yourself. This is exactly what you need to get from here to up here. And you've got it right in front of you. Yeah. Documentation beats conversation. I've got this. I want a row of this. I don't know about the rest of you. So, Robert, again, I can't thank you enough. God bless you. Thank you all for joining. We're at an hour and a half just about now, so I'm going to cut this off because, I need a half hour to get ready for him on the next one. So, just to get something to eat here. So, God bless you all. Thank you so much. I'm going to actually put this recording up on our YouTube and make it available for everybody. It's going to be obviously in the Facebook Live. So, I'm speechless. Thank you so much, Robert.
All right.
Robert.
Love you guys. Have a great day. You can do it, man. You can do it.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you
so much, Robert.
Bless you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
Excellent
Robert.
meeting.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. We love you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Rock, buddy.
Thank you,
Love you.
Robert.
Love you
Thank
too.
you,
God bless.
Ron.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Robert.
Thank you,
Thank
Robert.
you. Thank you, Norman.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Robert. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, Robert.
Hey, Ted.
Thank
Thank
you, Robert. You're the man. Thank you.
God bless
Thank
you,
you,
Robert.
Robert.
That was awesome.
Appreciate the bluntness, man.
Oh my God,
Thank you,
I
Ron.
love this one. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Robert.
Thank you, Ron Deering.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks, Ron.